Very few moments define a musical era like this one. Britney Spears made the VMAs what it is today. She set the standard with her stages, especially that legendary "I'm a Slave for You" performance with the Burmese python draped around her neck. From When the Smoke Came In to the moment Britney ended the song with her sultry "Like That," it was perfection. It's been living rent-free in our heads since. A moment where Britney Spears let everyone know she was everything, the literal definition of the word pop star. After watching her, every little girl and boy dreamt of becoming a pop star, but was a little sad knowing they'll never live up to Britney Spears. Born in a small town in Mississippi, Britney Jean Spears always had big dreams. From a young age, she was gifted, winning many state-level competitions and children's talent shows. She melted hearts with her appearance on Star Search and eventually joined the all-new Mickey Mouse Club. After her run as a Mouseketeer, she was in talks of joining a girl group. Originally, the record wanted a younger Sheryl Crow concept, but Britney convinced them to go pop. She loved the idea of being able to sing, dance, and put on a performance. Fortunately, the executives agreed. If Britney had been in a girl group or had her original concept, we would have never been able to see Britney light up the stage. What a tragedy that would have been. Instead of all that, she got a solo record deal at 15 and debuted in 1999 with the pop classic "Baby One More Time." The iconic schoolgirl music video with Britney's distinguishable voice made her an instant superstar. According to the director, Britney herself suggested the uniforms. In a school backdrop, she naturally said, "Wouldn't I wear a schoolgirl outfit?" The rest was history. With the success of "Baby One More Time," both the song, album, and tour, she made her first MTV Video Music Awards appearance in 1999. Even though she was a newcomer, her hype was unrivaled. That night, Britney Spears made her VMA debut performing "Baby One More Time." The stage started with a cute little skit of a high school class to recreate the single's music video, before transitioning to a remix showcasing her seductive but sweet stage persona. Britney seemed a little nervous, but still commanded the stage and audience. It was a great appetizer for her VMA performances to come. The next year, Britney Spears only got bigger. Her second album, "Oops, I Did It Again," broke records and eventually became one of the best-selling albums of all time. She was well on her way to cementing her status in pop royalty. You heard her on the radio, watched her video on TRL, and then went to buy her CD. And as VMAs became the event of the year, you watched the pre-show anticipating how Britney would blow you away. At the 2000 VMAs, she really did just that. Her second VMA performance showed she was born to be a star. Unlike the previous year, she went for a more grown-up stage, with a medley of the Rolling Stones' classic hit "Satisfaction" and her hit "Oops, I Did It Again." She entered the stage in a glitzy tuxedo and hat, singing "Satisfaction" with her signature voice. Even with her hat covering her eyes, she oozes charisma. While her "Satisfaction" cover was amazing, the show really started when she tore off her tuxedo to reveal a beige outfit. Her two-piece matched her skin tone, giving off the illusion that she was in her birthday suit. The stage showed Britney's growth as an artist. She kept her unique artistry, precise dance moves, and stage presence, but ditched the nervousness. As the opening act, Britney set the scene. While everyone thought this was Britney's peak, she made another iconic VMA stage the next year, arguably even better. It was literally the most iconic VMA performance ever. In 2001, she gave us her third studio audio titled "Britney," signaling a complete change to a more grown-up sound. Her single, "I'm a Slave for You," was her ode to being herself. It was as if the song set her free. She showed the world how Britney Spears was the pop princess on that VMA stage. On September 6, 2001, she made the VMAs her concert. Everyone was mesmerized from the first beat. She started off the stage big, a memorable visual of her being trapped inside a cage with a tiger, before literally breaking out to sing about her womanhood. The starlet oozed charisma in her bedazzled boy shorts and a green chiffon scarf that functions as a bra. There was not a single dull moment. After leaving the cage, Britney effortlessly hopped onto one of the dancers' backs. She did a signature spin to get off and proceeded to hit every beat of her choreography. As she swung her arms, twirled, and shook, her outfit moved with her to create different silhouettes. One moment she was walking around the stage, the next moment she was on the floor, and before you know it, she had a massive albino Burmese python draped around her neck. Did you know she was scared? You couldn't tell, as her vocals and moves were perfect. And she had this fire in her eyes piercing you through the screen. After doing 3 twirls with the snake and dipping before the audience, she hands it off somewhere and returns to her synchronized dance sequence. Not a single step missed, not even a single strand of hair misplaced, just absolute perfection. As if Miss Britney didn't give us enough, she races up a towering platform in time for her ending pose on cue to the lyrics like that. And it really is like that. We just witnessed cultural history. She just taught us a masterclass in how to be a pop star. After this performance, the picture of her with the snake was in every magazine, tabloid, headline, and TV channel. There was no one not talking about it, and rightfully so. She blew everyone's mind. That walk, that outfit, those moves, legendary. It is the best performance in the history of the VMAs. Arguably, the best performance ever. Unfortunately, in an interview 15 years after the iconic performance, Britney regretted the performance, calling it dumb and it never happening again. She said, "My life was controlled by too many people, and that doesn't really let you be yourself. I was lost and I didn't know what to do with myself. I was trying to please everyone around me." While memorable, the use of exotic animals was not Britney's idea. Her choreographer, Wade Robson, chose the theme. Some critics argue it was a guaranteed success, as the use of skimpily dressed women with exotic animals have been a much-used trope throughout history. A prime example is the circus. Psychologically, there's something about a beautiful woman in danger making it memorable. While most of us were ecstatic to have witnessed history, PETA was not ecstatic for the stage's use of live animals. And PETA is never quiet when it comes to A-list celebrities. Britney's performance skyrocketed the Burmese python's popularity, with many people requesting a Britney Spears-style picture with the creatures. In 2012, Britney let us know the python is alive and well, and her name is Banana. In 2016, MTV followed up on more information. The animal is very much alive and happy. She doesn't have a name, but Banana is the name Britney gave her. Handler Mike Hano said Banana grew from 20 to 25 pounds in 2001 to roughly 100 pounds in 2016. Definitely way too heavy to drape around anyone's shoulders, let alone Britney. Lastly, Banana's mental and physical health has not been affected by the publicity of the performance. As for working with Britney, Hano had nothing but praise. He applauded her for overcoming her fear of snakes to put on a show. She was extremely professional, with an amazing work ethic. Also stating how the adult tiger was a bigger deal, but didn't have a lasting legacy in pop culture as the python. Strange enough, the tiger handler is Doc Antle, of the Tiger King fame. If you look closely, a dark-haired Antle is in the cage at the beginning of the song, and in behind-the-scenes photos. Unfortunately, he confirmed the golden tabby tiger has passed away. He, like Hano, also had nothing but praise for Britney, saying to E.T., "She was such a darling. She was there rehearsing and working, just the hardest working, sweetest young girl, out there making all the pieces click together." One important piece that clicked was the outfit. The two-piece helped accentuate her body line, making her look more feminine. The exposed midriff showed off her killer abs, while the scarves gave volume and new silhouettes as they moved with Britney. The look was the epitome of the 2000s, with the scarves, its over-accessorizing, and extreme bedazzling. Her green set was designed by costume designers Kurt and Bart. They were also behind her famous patchwork denim dress and her iconic flight attendant look in Toxic. For her performance, she walked the stage in an olive green, ab-bearing bralette and bejeweled booty shorts. She finished her look with a matching pair of bejeweled heeled boots and jeweled tattoos. Her shorts had multiple scarves attached around the waist that swayed as she danced around the stage. The live show had a jungle theme, but the music video was more of a city theme. However, the bralette and scarves of Britney's onstage outfit transitioned to the music video. In addition, she did the iconic combo of wearing your inner garments outside your jeans. Everything Britney did was talked about. This was no exception. While some critics were very nasty, it only added fuel to making both I'm a Slave for You outfits iconic. Celebrities have taken inspiration from both outfits. Katy Perry's Roar music video outfits look similar. You know she's a big Britney fan, as she recreated the famous patchwork denim look. Drag queens love both looks. Funko released a pop vinyl attributing to the iconic look. Kaylee Cuoco recreated the famous performance with a live python on Lip Sync Battle. It really is living rent-free in our minds. To ensure a perfect stage, Britney Spears was surrounded by the best people in the business. Her choreographer at the time was Wade Robson. They first met when she was 16 years old, and then she hired him to choreograph her first big US tour in 1999. It was his idea to use the snake for the live show. He said he was going for an Adam and Eve theme. Dancers recalled at each VMA, the stakes kept getting higher, and production got bigger. Since her first VMA with the school concept was already spectacular, they worked harder each subsequent year. Britney worked extremely hard, putting her everything into each stage. The choreography for I'm a Slave for You was made by Wade Robson and Brian Friedman, with Maita Garcia specifically working on the belly dancing segments. They both have danced alongside Britney during rehearsal, the music video, and on Total Britney Live. The two dancers proceeded to have stellar careers as dancers. Friedman recalled the I'm a Slave for You stage was epic, while the music video shoot was magic. And like everyone else who's worked with Britney, he had nothing but praise for her. The dance truly stood the test of time. It will be forever iconic, probably the most recognizable dance break in pop history. The iconic "Now Watch Me" into moves that would make any normal person look like they're just flailing around is a true test to see if you can be a pop star. So anyone who's ever dreamt of being a pop star has tried that dance sequence. To this day, Brian Friedman regularly teaches it. You can find many dance tutorials online. Even celebrities have memorized the routine. Just watch Nicole Richie kill the choreo in a dance-off with her friend. While the choreography lives on, that begs the question, where did her iconic outfit go? No one knows for sure. The last time it was supposedly seen was on eBay. In 2003, Britney herself auctioned off the items for the Britney Spears Foundation. The outfit, along with 6 others, were bought by a collector named Dana Proctor, who hails from Edmonton, Alberta. She had 7 Britney costumes, including the pink outfit Britney wore in the music video of I'm a Slave for You, the black piece she had on in Me Against the Music with Madonna, and the silver dress for her first VMA win. Dana put all 7 in an auction online back in 2017. She said each of the costumes comes with authenticity certificates and adds extras including shoes and some accessories. She sold the whole lot of 7 outfits hoping for 6 figures, but the auction ended at $99,995 after 188 bids. It's unclear who the winning bidder is, nor where they are now. There's no doubt it's in the hands of someone who understands the cultural importance of these outfits, a true Godney fan. While we can't wear the original costume, there are imitations up for sale. Her legendary outfit is a Halloween favorite, the one night where everyone can live out their pop star dreams. Of course, most of us will not be using a live snake, often opting for rubber or plush versions, but we feel as godly as Britney did on that stage. As for the VMAs, it's not as big as it once was, partially because no performer can live up to Britney's iconic performances. The MTV Music Video Awards really needs to thank Britney for making the show a must-see. Because 2 years after the I'm a Slave for You performance, Britney created another iconic culture moment at the show. Though it could never top 2001's performance, it was a lot more scandalous. Britney teamed up with 2 of the biggest musical acts at the time, Madonna and Christina Aguilera. The trio sang Like a Virgin. The moment after the singing stopped made headlines everywhere. MTV gained so much publicity from Britney Spears alone, you'd think they'd be more appreciative. But in the next few years, the media took cheap shots at Britney Spears. Nothing was off limits. It is likely she single-handedly kept them all afloat. In 2007, after 4 years of continuous amounts of high publicity, Britney opened the VMAs in her infamous Gimme More performance. Needless to say, once again, the media was not kind to her. But she came back and released Blackout, an influential album that was her most critically acclaimed to date. It is still hailed as one of the most innovative and influential pop albums in the last decade. Then in 2008, she finally won her first VMA award for Video of the Year with Piece of Me. Thoroughly deserved, but it took way too long. For someone who made the show what it is today, she deserved way more. She eventually received the Vanguard Award for all her contributions to music. Then she finally made her triumphant return to the VMA stage in 2016, performing Make Me featuring G-Eazy and her rendition of his hit song Me, Myself, and I. After a Las Vegas residency and countless tours, Britney is taking a break. For now, she is happy with her family. Will she ever have another VMA performance? Who knows? All we know is that she's done enough. You can't do more after you've made history. The undisputed Princess of Pop has given so much for the stage. There is no other like her. When she was looking for a record deal, labels rejected her, saying audiences preferred pop bands like the Backstreet Boys or Spice Girls, telling her there wasn't going to be another Madonna, Debbie Gibson, or Tiffany. But Britney Spears ushered in a new era of pop. She didn't need to be the next anything and made a name for herself. The era of pop stars is gone, maybe for the better, because who can live up to Britney Spears? Her work has stood the test of time. When we think about 2000s nostalgia, it'll always be Britney Spears. What do you think about Britney's legendary performance? What made it special for you? Are there any other performances of Britney that are also iconic? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more.